Thursday, me and a buddy of mine took off. Monday, we did a golf tournament with another friend of ours. Sponsored I guess he sponsored a tee. I mean, we're not professional golfers by all means. We actually all suck, but to be honest with you, it's fun getting together with a bunch of guys just playing golf. But so yeah, we took off yesterday. The tournament was yesterday morning. By the time we got done and had lunch and stuff like that, it was late and it was hot, so we didn't even bother coming to work at all yesterday. But we got here this morning. He loaded trucks and cut logs up, and I pulled out everything that we cut up, or that we cut down Friday when we cut ahead. And I got the cutter put back together. I guess that was Saturday. It was Saturday I come in here and put it back together. Ended up just being an O-ring, so that was a good thing. So I put it back together Saturday afternoon, and I just got done finishing lunch, and I'm climbed in the cutter. We're going to go whack and stack some more. We're running into a little bit of an issue moving some of these logs now. We're having a hard time moving the red oak veneer. That's like almost impossible to move. And the mat logs now, they're wanting specialty lengths. They're getting full, so go figure. You know, as soon as I try to do something different, you know, the whole world changes paths. But whatever, it is what it is. We're in it now. I don't think we ain't gonna lose money, but it's just a shame. And I guess worst case scenario, if we can't move the mat logs, we'll just take them back to his yard or my yard and stack them up till they want them. You know, they won't feel bad sitting in a pile. It's just a shame to double handle them, but it is what it is. The markets have been great. I guess we kind of knew this day was coming eventually. The price of the logs keeps dropping, but it still hasn't dropped to what it was before it started skyrocketing, so that's a good thing. But yeah, it's just a little aggravating trying to figure out what you're going to do with the wood. And, you know, you get a plan, you cut it up, it's stacked up there by the loader, and you go to put it on the truck, and it, you know, plans change. But it is what it is. What are you going to do about it now? But I'm tracking back down in this bottom. I'm going to start laying them down. It's about 190 doggone degrees today. I don't even know what the temperature is. I think the temperature is like 99. And they're saying real feel like 110, 115. It's insane out there. It's the daggone hot. You breathe. It's thick. It's hard to breathe. So the little dog and I, where the hell's her head at? Oh, she's sleeping. We're riding around with the air conditioning turned on, and we're gonna cut trees like that. Well, I'm down over the bank. Got a couple really nice white oak already today. This one's a pretty nice one too. The last one I cut over there, I punched it from 3 sides, and I couldn't just get quite right on it to get it clean on, like the way I needed to sit. I needed to get a. So I'm gonna try. I had a guy comment the other day, and then I watched some of Logan Wade. I don't know, over the weekend or something. I forget when I watched it, but cutting that bell off the bottom like that. Oops. Cut that bell off the bottom. That way when I punch the back cut, my head don't get stuck on that bell. I'm thinking that'll work pretty good. Let's go around and see what happens. I'm trying to save that little teeny poplar down there off to the left. So we'll see if it works or not. Oh baby, turn. Nope. Well, I got the poplar across the creek. But she's cut off clean as a pin now. Ain't gonna get much better than that. Alright, good morning y'all. It's what is today? Wednesday morning. We got some rain in here last night. Got some pretty bad storms rolled in here last night. So what we're going to do this morning is just cut ahead. We got one truck coming this afternoon. We do got to get enough out there for it. I mean, there's logs out there, but the mill that's coming, we need certain logs for them for this afternoon. So we might abort mission back here this later on and just work right there around the loader. There's a handful of trees around the loader we can get. So we'll just cross that bridge when we get there. See how it goes. I think if we give it a little bit, it'll dry off some. We'll be able to, I think, skid. I'm gonna clip the side of this tree. I got there's a deer stand kind of off my back corner that I don't want to mash. So I want to make sure, ain't nothing pulling this tree. When I go to finish it off, I want to make sure it's on the camera keeps falling. I want to make sure she goes where she's supposed to go. Now we get up here, get set up, the zipper clean. If I can fit this little tight spot right here, probably should have re-shunked this a little. Should have re-shunked it. See if this works. Can we get in there like this? This might work. Yeah, this might work. All right, good luck, deer stand. Good luck. Come on, turn, baby, turn. All right, well, we missed the deer stand. By just a little bit. I think, uh-oh, the limb's gonna, oh, it missed it. Oh, I hate deer stands in the woods when you're logging. It seems like they're like a magnet. It's like they're like a wood magnet. That tree had no business going over there. Why it went over there, I got no idea, but it went. Let's see, we got we'll sneak in here. I don't think we heard it though. We didn't hurt it. We got the limbs laying on it, but we didn't hurt it, so if I'm careful, I can clean that off of there, I think. I'm gonna hand cut a couple here real quick. Let me tighten this thing up, get this all straight here. I'm gonna hand cut. I got 3 of them here hanging over it's down over this bank. I could get the cutter down in here and wallow around, but then if the mud police come in and they inspect it, then we'll all be down here shaking straw, so it's just as easy to hand cut it. And then I think I can drive right down in here, make one pass to get to this one pass to get to that one, so I don't think Skidder will chew it up too bad. So I figure I'd rather walk down here with a chainsaw and carry a bunch of straw back in. So we're gonna hand stump a few. got casualties of war. Oh well. Phew. The cutter makes you lazy. It's getting hot already. Sweating. See, what I'm trying to do is, and that one started pinching too soon, but I've showed it before. You need to, when you finish this cut off, you need to be like this, not like this. But it was pinching the saw, so, and this tree here wanted to go in that hole. So what I was trying to do is swing that whole thing around, which it went where it was supposed to go. But it just was, it was too much press tension on it, and I couldn't do it the right way, so it is what it is. But you know, it's funny, cutting the way we're cutting now, selling to the mills, they don't seem to really be that concerned about that. That guy I've been logging for would have a cow. You know, them butts just ain't slicked off perfect, man. He throws a temper tantrum, but the mills seem to be happy to have that. So, I mean, obviously, I would think that that's not going to make a veneer log now because, well, it's in the middle. It's probably fine, except for where it peeled over here. So, you know, you cut an 8 foot off of that. Of course, you can't move the red oak veneer right now anyway. So what we've been doing with these is cutting a butt log off and then making a mat out of the rest of it. But I don't know what the right answer there is, but whatever. That's my buddy's job. He knows how to cut them up. I can put them on the ground and get them to the loader, and he's pretty slick with cutting them up. Well, let's get this one top. I went ahead and cut that white oak with the cutter. I'm getting lazy. When it's hot like this, this air conditioning is nice. So I just walked down in there lightly, and I just zipped it off with the cutter. I got one more down the end over here I gotta go get. And I think I got 2 white oak over here somewhere I gotta get. And then this whole knob's done, unless we cut some extra trees. Gonna let the landowner look at it and see what he thinks. If he wants to cut some more, he can. But I mean, all in all, I think it looks pretty good in here for a logging job for sure. So we'll get down there and get this one on the line. I think I'm gonna hand cut that just because I'm not sure. I don't know, see what I feel when I get there. All right, I've been cutting ahead all morning. Well, and afternoon. It's, what time is it? It's about 1 o'clock now on Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. My days are kind of running together this week for some reason. We got a ton of rain again last night, so it's too wet to skid. So I've been just trying to cut ahead. I cut on the other side of his house. I cut, I don't know, 10 or 15 of them, and then kind of ran out of room, put trees. And I haven't really been videotaping because the house is right there and the creek is just directly behind me, so I gotta kind of pay attention to what I'm doing. We're a little bit of a tight spot here, so I kind of, as you can see, I just made a strip and I kind of did this one backwards. I started in the front and worked my way to the back because that's kind of what I had to do on this little area, but worked pretty good. I lost one in the creek right there. lost one in the creek a little bit ago, but I cleaned it up. It looks good. Cutter makes short work of that. There ain't any water in it right now, which is nice, but it is. When he marked this piece of timber, it had water in it. It was a creek, so still considered a blue line stream and still considered waters of the state, so we can't brush it in, but losing one in it ain't the end of the world. Kind of running out of room to work now until we get some of these moved out of the way. But we'll keep backing along one tree at a time, I guess. A buddy of mine's been out there loading trucks all day. I had the trucks come first thing this morning. Oh, they probably hauled 6-7 loads out of here today. And I bet, shoot, I don't know, probably got another 5 on the ground. But I think I'm done with this strip, actually. I don't think I got any more in here. We are going to cut all the trees around his house. Anything that can hit the house, anything that's going to grow up and maybe hit the house, he wants it out of there. So, but we're going to kind of have to do that one together. Hand cut the bigger ones and push them with the cutter. Just work together on that, but we got to get this mess, cleaned up first. Otherwise, we're going to bury them all. So we're hoping tomorrow, stay off that main skid road today. We're hoping tomorrow it'll be fit to drag logs on, but I have to kind of wait and see how that goes tomorrow. But all in all, I'm just sitting in the air conditioning, having a good old time. Well, we're about wrapping this one up. We got well, I think there's 2 trees down in here I gotta find. I saw them earlier when I was skidding. And then we got just a handful up through there to cut, not many. They're all hanging over his house, so they're gonna be a little time consuming, but I cut all these with the cutter out behind the house. Made short work of it, but basically this whole job's done. I mean, and look, for a logging job, I'm gonna tell you, it looks damn good in here. It looks damn good. But I'm gonna wrap this one up this week. We're gonna try to peck around, get the last few here. Probably call it a day early today. Today's Friday. I think we're at like 23, 22 loads, 21 loads, or 19, 21 loads or something in a week and a half. So that's pretty good. Especially when you're bucking them all up and trucking them to separate places. I think we're in pretty good shape. But I got some tree work to do tomorrow for a guy. Cut a bunch of dead trees down behind these houses. So I might try to get a little video of that, but see how stressful it is. But alright, I'm gonna cut this one off. I want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see you next week.